Hey YouTube, another gorgeous day here in Wisconsin. It's about mid 50s coming up into the 60s right now, and it's only about 7:30. So I'm going to go on a hike today. It is Friday, Memorial weekend, and yeah, I can't stay here. I got to get out and enjoy the day. But I got a little something. My wife came home from work the other day, and she had been talking to a friend of hers at work, and she is going to let me borrow a book. And this is what she gave me. So I haven't even looked through it yet. I don't know exactly what's in here. It looks like quite a number of trails. Of course, it's a hike in Wisconsin, so it's going to have trails in it. But it looks like it covers like the terrain that you're going to have, and maybe some GPS coordinates and stuff like that. So I'm looking forward to looking through this and seeing what's available, because there's probably trails around that I don't know about. That I don't want to keep on going farther and farther away and having to spend a whole day driving just to get to a trail for 3-4 miles. So I'm going to see how many other trails are around my general vicinity. I don't mind driving an hour or something like that, but once you're getting beyond that, it's kind of a hassle to get out and find someplace new to hike. And there's plenty of other stuff around here. I just don't want to keep repeating the same stuff over and over and over again. So yeah, I'm looking forward to looking through this and trying to find some new trails. Now, I was out. I plan on doing another day hike today, but Jen's not coming with me, so I'm going on my own. I don't want to carry all the gear and food and water for 2 days like I would normally do when I've been out with Jen. So my LIBE rucksack is just too big for something like this. But I do need something substantial. I'm a big guy. I'm 6.5 feet tall, 230 pounds, and I need something that's going to handle some clothing. It should be a good day, very low chance of rain, shouldn't be cold, but you just never know, so you want to be prepared, right? So I wanted to pack a long sleeve shirt, a hoodie, sweatshirt, nothing fancy. I'm not even going to pack a shell in case the wind picks up or it starts to rain. I'm just going to have to make do with what I got. But I wanted my cooking gear. I had that GSI cook set, which is a pretty good sized cook set. I'm bringing a good sized camping stove and the fuel for it, and then I got to carry my water. So I needed something that is, a substantial size. I can't just use a regular, child's backpack for school or something like that. So I was out shopping the other day. I went to a couple of sporting goods stores in Gander Mountain, stuff like that, and believe it or not, I went over to Farm and Fleet in Janesville and found a good deal on a 46-liter pack for $30. Now, for $30, I'm not expecting this to last me very long. If it makes it the year, I'll be surprised. But this is what I got. It's called, it's from Outdoor Products. Same stuff that Walmart carries and stuff like that. But it's a pretty good sized bag. I got it all packed up and ready to go. Nice little carry handle here so I can carry it like a duffel. It does have the waist belt, which is one of the things I really want, and I don't want the weight sitting on my shoulders. I want it to sit on my hips, so I needed to make sure I got a waist belt. And a couple of pockets along the sides. Got a pocket here. I'm going to stick a couple of water bottles in. I got bathroom and kitchen supplies in this pocket. I got a rain poncho in this pocket. There is a pocket in the lid here, which has batteries, headlight, flashlight, just all those little mix and mix. And then on the inside, it's got my pots and pans, my cook set, my stove, all my food. So yeah, that's pretty good size. Plus my couple extra pairs of socks just in case I walk through a deep puddle. Yeah, good size pack. Kind of liking it. We'll see how it does today. Now the area that I'm going is it's up by Belleville. It's part of the Ice Age Trail, and this one's a bit different than what I've normally been doing on my last couple of videos. A good portion of the trail has been on old railroad lines, so they're flat and straight, and you know, they're okay and they're fun to walk and it's easy on you. But this one here is going to be a little more technical. It goes through the Brooklyn wildlife area, and according to the Ice Age Trail Alliance website, it's only about 3.6 miles. Now I'm going alone, Jen's not coming with me, so we're only taking one vehicle. So I have to double that back. So I'm looking at around 7 miles. However, the Brooklyn wildlife area has trails that kind of meander all the way through it, and they intersect and create loops and stuff like that. And I want to see as much of that as I can. So I'm possibly looking at close to 10 miles today. So I'll have my GPS, I'll be recording my path, I'll be recording my distance and mileage and stuff like that, and my walking speed, all that stuff will be recorded just like the last time. So yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm just kind of waiting around the house. I'd kind of like to see Jen before I take off. She had to work last night. But I'm also getting kind of anxious. I want to get going. I want to get out of here. I want to get out. So yeah, we'll see what happens. My cat's playing down there. It's kitty crazy hour. There, it's Ditchy. Weird cat. So anyway, I'm going to show you a quick map on what I'm going to do. I got my computer hooked up through my TV, and I'll show you this. Okay? I'm going to the Brooklyn wildlife area. It's over by Belleville. But all this here is all considered Ice Age Trail, including this little section here. So I'm trying to decide exactly how I'm going to do this. I want to hit as much of the trails as possible. And I'm not sure exactly how long it's going to be, because I think all they do is they measure from here and kind of go straight up, and then there's a road a little farther up that it ends with. And I'm just trying to decide how I'm going to handle all this. What I'm thinking of doing is coming up this way, take the outer loop here, go to this inner loop, and then back up on this, on the other side, and then head up. Maybe even go out here and see what's down this path, and then double back. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do today. Okay, so last time I showed you at the end of my hike that I had a little trip odometer going on my little Garmin GPS here. And I was able to do something that I was hoping I was going to be able to do, because I wanted to save some trip information but delete others, and I was able to do that. So I'll show you here. Basically, I reset everything, my miles per hour, my distance here, all that stuff, but I was able to keep my total odometer down here. So as you can see, just like last time, it's still at 13.05. And what I want to do is I want to save that information and keep a running total of how many miles I've been traveling. So yeah, that's kind of cool. And then of course, up here, that's the trip odometer, and I'll be able to see just how many miles I did on that one trip. So this number will now start being different than this one down here. So hopefully this trip odometer will be about 10 miles, like I said before. Could be more, could be less. I just really don't know how long it's going to take. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that I can do that. Just had to share. Hey guys, here we are at the Ice Age Trail at the Brooklyn Wildlife area. And yeah, I think this is going to be a great day. Alright guys, for a while now I've been off the Ice Age Trail. There's a lot of trails throughout this Brooklyn wildlife area, and right now nothing I can visually see. Of course, birds are flying from tree to tree as I'm walking through. In fact, there goes one down, and a beautiful view. Oh yeah, this is good. Okay, so snack time is done. Picked up everything. Of course, carry in, carry out. And all of a sudden, voila! Fresh water. Cool. I'm going to fill this up. That's good. Took this away for later. Oh, it's getting warm out here. Oh, it's been a pretty good hike though. Got lost a couple of times. You know, there are maps set out throughout the park here, but it's actually a map of the Ice Age Trail, and being that the Ice Age Trail is actually quite a long distance, the actual park portion is actually very small, and you can't tell exactly where you're at on that. I mean, they put "you are here," but the button that they put on there is so big sometimes you can't tell the intersection that you're at. So, oh, lots of birds, lots of cardinals, blue jays, robins. I think I heard a woodpecker knocking a few times. Oh, sparrows, of course, and finches all over the place. But I'm going to sit down. I'm getting a little red, I think, so I'm going to put some suntan lotion on, have a little more water, and then I'm going to continue on. Oh, this is actually taking me longer to get through this park than I thought. It won't be so bad when I'm coming back, because I just know that I got to stay on the Ice Age Trail all the way back. But the zigzagging through the park is just, oh, it's exhausting. It's beautiful, but exhausting. Time for a little break. Well, I've finally completed that far eastern edge of the park. Oh, ended up going down Story Creek Trail. That was kind of nice. That's what that water picture was from. It's been a good day today. This is an amazing, amazing little park. Got to keep on moving, keep going forward. Well, in case you're wondering, my new backpack is doing fairly well. It is a little small for me because I'm so tall. So I've got the straps up about as high as I can get them, so I can get the hip belt down around my hips. Well, it doesn't quite go down to my hip. It's around like my belly button. But you know what? It's working. It is still taking the load off. Kind of don't like having it around my belly area, but it's working. So my
back's not too sore. And I've been walking for about 5 miles now, I think. Wow, that's one big ass tree. Let me swing you around. Cool tree, huh? Yeah, that one right there. That's awesome. Anyway, as I was saying about the pack, it's working pretty good. It's handling the load all right. I'm handling the load all right. So yeah, so far so good. Give it a thumbs up. But my journey's only about halfway through yet, so we'll see how it fares for the rest of the day. I've been seeing this all over the place, and it's not every tree, but every so often I get a burned tree like this. It's just like one out of the hundreds here, so I don't know what causes it. You know, there's that one that's burnt. There's that big one back there that wasn't touched. So I can't say that was a forest fire, because otherwise every tree would be burned. At least every old tree. See, and there's a fairly young tree over there that's burned. But again, there's an old tree right here that hasn't been touched. So if anyone's got an idea on what causes that and why that is, please put it in the comments below so I know, because it's got me stumped. No pun intended, young tree stump. But if someone can explain to me why one tree is burned and 100 around are not, I'd find that fascinating. Now, I'll keep moving forward. Okay, my first road crossing. It's coming up on about 20 after 1, 1:30, somewhere in there. Oh. Okay, it says Montrose Segment, so that is a different name. Gotta figure out exactly where the trail goes. Alright, I'll keep pushing forward. Alright, I checked the map here on this sign. And I need to go down that way. It kind of follows along this driveway right here. So it kind of feels like you're walking in their yard, but technically you're not, so you're all good. I'll have to check on this dispersed camping. I think I remember seeing something on the website of the Ice Age Trail, but I can't remember what it is. I think you're supposed to be within visual range of a sign that they have posted, but I'll have to double check that. I started cooking up some lunch. It's getting to be 2 o'clock, so I figure it's time to have some lunch. I have a teriyaki chicken and rice. Looks like it's going to be pretty good if you ask me. It smells wonderful, but I'm starving, so I can't wait to eat this. What's the old saying? Hunger is the best sauce. I'm hungry, and that's probably some of the best rice I've ever had. I'm going to eat this up. I'll spin you around and you can appreciate the view that I've been seeing. Oh, that was a mighty good lunch. Like I said, Asian rice. I had some vegetables, you know, really finely minced up inside of there. I even brought in a can of chicken and dumped that in there just to have a little protein in it. But yeah, that was pretty good. I tell you though, I'm getting baked sitting out here in the sun. I ended up putting some more suntan lotion on, and to cool off, I got convertible pants. So I took the bottom portions of my pant legs off. So I've got shorts on now, and that's feeling better. A little breeze. I kicked off the socks and shoes, let them air out for a little while too. I don't feel any blisters forming, which is probably a good thing. But you know, better safe than sorry. Let them dry out a little bit. I'll put them back on and get some nice dry socks on and stuff. So. Unfortunately, I don't have a synthetic sock yet. I'm looking into it. I'm trying to find a good synthetic sock. But yeah, right now I've just been wearing my regular old cotton socks. Well, I got a little more picking up to do from lunch, and then heading down the trail, moving forward. And off we go. Well, that was kind of interesting. I wonder what those little Christmas ornaments were all about. I've only seen the two. I haven't seen any more. And those two were actually really close together. Baffling. Found another one. I really don't know what these were for. Look at that. Trailhead. Oh, I made it. I'm going to get up here, take a break. I'm going to check my GPS coordinates and my distance and all that tracking information. Whew. I think that was a little bit more than I thought it was going to be. And now I got to even go back. Oh, I made it to the end of the Montrose segment, and yeah, I definitely screwed up. The other segment, can't remember the name of it, I'm so tired right now. The other segment, that was 3.5 miles from beginning to end. When I crossed that road, I thought it continued on as being part of that segment that was described on the web page, and it's not. It's a completely different segment. It says here on this board that the Montrose segment is 2.8 miles. So, that in mind, I have gone a total of 8.95 miles. I have 2.8 miles back to that first segment, and then it's another 3.5 miles on that segment alone. So I'm looking at close to 6 miles just to get back to the. I'll see you on the other side. Okay, so I've basically gone 4 miles non-stop, and I'm exhausted and I'm hot. I had to get the pack off me for a while. My shoulders are starting to hurt. But I'm back in the Brooklyn wildlife area, and not too much farther, and I'll be back at the truck. Oh, I'm hoping just a couple of miles. But I can't stay very long and sit because I'm starting to get inundated with mosquitoes. I have spray, but I just don't want to take it out and use it. I'm too lazy right now. It's been a long day. Well, I made it back to the truck. Found the water just fine. I'm exhausted now. Let's take a look at the trip odometer, shall we? Let's see. Got 15.5 miles today. Total walking time of 5 hours 23 minutes. Total rest time of 2 hours 59 minutes. Which I'll probably hit up to an even 3 hours here soon. Total for my hike so far, 28.53 miles. Yeah, I definitely screwed up. I didn't realize that Montrose was a completely different segment and different mileage and stuff, so I ended up walking 5+ miles more than I thought I was going to. But I'm done now. I got a nice long ride home to kind of sit and recoup. I'll take some ibuprofen. I'm a little sore. My back held up pretty good though. I'm kind of surprised with that. I thought for sure it'd start going out on me after I got to the other end of Montrose, but it held up on me. My legs are a bit fatigued. It was getting hard climbing up even small little, like 6 foot, 10 foot hills. It was a struggle. It really was to keep one foot going in front of the next. I'm gonna go get some dinner, get something to eat. Maybe even get something that has caffeine to wake me up a little bit. Well, this is Mark saying thanks again for watching, and I'll keep pushing forward.